Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is a Let's Play on Gemeinde Rade. Different struggles. So I have a ton of money, 1.3 million. And you were like, oh, that's a lot of money. Did you earn it? No, I lent it because I took out a big loan. And the reason why I took out a big loan is we're gonna place this thing here over here in the corner. Like so. Oh dear. So I need more money. So it's a windmill, which you probably can tell. Let's see. Place it like in a good way over here. Over there. Yay. So we're gonna clean up this a little bit because it looks You don't own this land. No, get that. You own this land, right? We need, I don't know what to do. This stuff. Okay. See if I manage to get this into a square box. We'll take a bit of land off what we have, but I own that land. I'm pretty sure I own this land. Looks weird. Oh. Anyway, can I get over here somehow? Go over here. Oh, let's see. You can see it. It's gigantic, right? So it's a really big windmill. So the idea is to try to diversify. So to diversify in this case, we need to borrow some money, which we have. Actually, not some money. We borrowed a lot of money. And now we have a windmill. And the thing about that is that it will bring in a steady income. I actually modded it slightly, so you can find a link in the description as always. But I modded this windmill, so it actually makes the amount of money. I pretend it's a 5.6 megawatt windmill, which it isn't, but otherwise the economy was like crap. But we'll pretend it's big enough, I think, to be one of those. So it's a new one. It's Vestas. It's gonna bring in about 3,000 euros per in-game hours, and that seems like a lot, but it's actually quite realistic. I did the math, and that's what they bring in. The sound. The new ones are really efficient also, so that's what they do. Just gonna fix this here. We're gonna go. Need some sort of grass edge here. Like so. Okay. Except that this little bit which we can't fix now, at least looks pretty okay. That's a big thing. Okay, so I did the math. It actually does sort of hold up to what it would break if you, since the seasons are only 3 days long, and since the seasons in the game actually 3 days long. So if you compare it to a year is 12 days in the game now with seasons here. So in a year it will bring in the same amount as a real windmill would. So that's realistic. So I modded it to change it so the income will reflect what a real windmill will bring in a year. So it's a lot of money to invest. Actually it would be a lot more because you get the groundworks and stuff, but well, get too carried away. but it will bring in money, so it will earn enough money to break even in 1.6 years in the game. So that's pretty cool. Can repay our little loan here, so but we have a lot of money in loans, right? But we can fast forward a bit so we can see, we're past the hour, how much money we'll actually make. $3.5, I think. It's about 3,500 euros per in-game hour. Here it is, 3,542, which is actually pretty realistic if you're going to win the place. It wouldn't be that much per day in a win the place in real life, but if compared to the season length and everything. So I did the math, so this is fairly realistic. The only thing that's a bit off is the actual initial investment cost, which is a bit off, as I said. Otherwise, it's pretty good. Oh, come on. Here we go. So we were actually fertilizing. No, not fertilizing. We were doing a bit of spraying. And we weren't done. So the windmill is kind of good because it's just going to sit there. It does cost a bit of money to uphold, but the maintenance stuff, but it will make us money in the long run. I know a lot of farmers in Sweden bought windmills and invested in that sort of stuff, but that was cool, but a few years ago. But nowadays the pricing of the electricity is too low for them to be very economical, unfortunately. Well, they'll still be sitting there making money, so, and it's a good way, and we need to move over to green energy forms anyway, so from that point of view it's good. Oh, must stop hitting the curbs. So I think it was on this field over here. Somewhere. And here's a part where I don't remember where it was. Go around looking for it. Didn't have too much left, I think. Here. And I have that field over there, I think, also. So good thing about a windmill is it will make money both night and day. That's cool. It's a cool view there. So, since we have such a big farm, we can actually borrow that kind of money, and means we can buy it. It's pretty good. Let's go over here and spray this field. We'll still be farming. Farming will be our main income. There's no way you can make enough money on the other stuff. It's a compliment. Say, call it like, say it's a compliment. That's what it is also. So. This is a big sprayer. Good sprayer. I think this was a good investment. think I own pretty much all the equipment I need here. I have a sprayer, I have a fertilizer, we have a planter. Now I think we actually own everything we need to run a farm without much issues. So we did had to sell off some stuff in the beginning to have money for doing stuff, but since now it's been a few years, well, a year and a half or so, so now we are actually making a lot of quite a lot of money from the cows, which was sort of the idea behind the whole thing. That's a cool windmill, right? It is a really cool windmill. So in the basic form, it's not too far off. If you play hard mode, you get like 1,000 euros a day per hour. We get, which from I didn't know why, but I set it up to have a 1,600 hour per. No, it says a 3.5 or 3.2 or something. But in the game, it shows up more money. I don't know why it does that, but yeah, so I modded it a bit more. That's very technical. That's not that interesting actually. No, of course. It's hard to get around it. Turn at the right time. It keeps turning too early. All the ways. So the computer is fairly newly restarted, so it seems like it actually, the OBS software works better than. There's no lag and it actually records and stuff, so it seems to be, I have to, if I want to record on this map, I need to do that with a fresh restart on my computer, a fairly fresh restart, anyway. Then it works nicely. Which is still a bit odd, actually. So let's go around and spray. I like the spray. I like the cool white and red coloring. Pretty cool coloring. In my point of view, anyway. So, what if we could diversify the whole operation on the other Hinterkaifek farm? Or we'll just keep it as it is. We could probably make. There's a mod where you can sell stuff on your farm. Could probably go that way if you wanted to on that farm. Or we'll just keep it simple. Well, I'll think about it. Don't stop. I don't want to snag it on something again. Can keep snagging on everything always. So we'll miss a bit in the edge there, but I'm not sure the odds are that big of actually having something to spray there. Go back and get that a little bit. Well, I guess we should. There. almost made a full circle of the whole field. Lovely. Managed to get in between here. Yeah, we did. Okay, so these are canola fields. So we'll make a bit of money from the canola, hopefully. We make money from the milk, we make money from our windmill. Wind turbine. Sorry, it's a wind turbine, not a windmill. Wind turbine. Mill is a thing that makes flour, right? So, sorry. I think we're gonna have a good... That is good. We have a good operation going here. Pretty good. Yeah, I think we have a good operation here. We have money coming in. We have money coming in by selling crops, selling milk, selling cattle, the windmill now. So that's a good operation. Very nice. Our different struggles is going quite well. It's going quite well on both farms. In a bit we'll have a look at Hinterkaifek, where we have bought a cedar and bought our first field, so that's actually moving along. We have 30 cows, we have 80 pigs, we're doing good. About to harvest our canola over in that farm, so actually we're slightly behind on this farm when it comes to where we are in the year. I think we're midsummer there, or late summer even. It's a smaller farm, so we don't have put in as many hours on it as on this one. I'm going to stop recording there. Over 15 minutes, so check out part 2 on Hinterkaifek. See you in a bit. Bye.